This video is sponsored by Hero Rescue 2. Go ahead and play this from the Play Market as well. They are now available today. And if you can be done with this, subscribe to my channel for this video for update if you want to play. Then you can imagine for this video if you like this. Comment and share. And go ahead for more of this video if you want it. Then you can be available for this day is a lot. If you can do it, you can subscribe to my channel and to be seen this is so available. Thank you and enjoy. Hero Rescue 2. Play now for free. Hello there, Junkstar here, and today's video we are giving the thing that we are talking about to be what if Georgian Empire existed. Well, it's a printable contest by the first alternate history, and this flag to be look like as a beneath. Well, I'm sure that's the cool available to this day is a route. If that's so, this will give this video into a contest. So share, like, and comment, subscribe to my channel, and let's see how it thinks. So, in a further time out. So let us begin. It was earlier 2033 for the Virgo, a far future year, and never seen like this available combined this year for our history. Though it could be done that Tbilisi it starts to grow to become one of the largest cities. Yet still is out of beneath though. It could have been lost out for any other decade to be filled out so, and such do not very forbidden until that's gotta be for a bit of competent. And however, and so this exactly what it did capable for be out from. It's never to be such, and this very familiar what it did to be done as goals, and though that didn't took as a blackest sheathed and excitable setted, did not believe to be outskilled. However, it is most of it did not reducible to the other souls, and though it really once. And could it be others as the mountains with their forest, it's all to be had to be entire cognizance. However, they're not so simple as well, they could be looked like as a one to be seen as. Yet they evolving to accept that in its fruit. To this day, it's not so familiar, but it date to be had for their power and it to be administration. Of that, it could be available to its passive until it is done as well to be do so until the end. And finally, the 2034, the Georgian Empire is finally born. It suggests with that it became one origins of the kingdom of Georgia, also to be another physical but the paradise, to be one orthodox country with the power of the imperial system. In this case, it would evolve that with the one to be seen as a true will still have, with the biggest skills as well. However, it most of all did not cease as well to be such until it has to be worried about whoever didn't notice. In that case, it's about to be always is not so simple as idea. Because of this, they're actually not forbidden kind of a thought. Unfortunately, they're not so same as well to be such an interrelated because they're not forbidden that the things it's not so very tough as about days and to be other as the behaved and to be others as the same turmoil. And so for a little bit, the Georgians were about to colonize the planet Mars, and to be honest, is to accept that this curious planet is always to be looked like this. And also to the Saturn's moon Titan, they're familiar to its any other size to be convicted as well. That could take 2 colonization of planets, and this would not be outshamed. This is not the shame as always, it's just the normal, it's just very similar. But they were as the same planet as well. That Georgia, that case of that, if they colonize it, they'll have to build any other places as a paradise and to be conscious. If they didn't even caught by the aliens, which means they will still be fine, and every time to be always fine as well. Then it took as the blackest stage to be raging, stealing, to be in vertical for the third, to be imperial system of power, didn't fail as well to be such. Then that it could be here this, as Georgia's planet to be vertical colonization of Mars was need to be very easy. And some of those for a kind of a thing about once to be evolved one creature as to be thanked, though it would arise something important for other things as any other some sort of. That it would evolve this as such between the Ice Age animals and the dinosaurs. And I hope that's the truth of this biddable app. That's because of this. They're same as the knittable hat conjures, just like that. And so it seemed to be done as well as to be done as occasional this does not ever seem to be done with. And so that is what's happening is a vertical creature as well didn't put as a last to be beneath it. Finally, the 2055, it's all connected, and that was forbidden for the military period of the Georgia, was now unleashes the true mighty stance. And so for those who cannot be acceptable to do, and this was always to be firm for the connection to it, to behold the power of the Emperor. For those who didn't is available to accept it to be look like, and thus to be such as a ways, then thus exactly how it's this gotta be what's they had to its power of the disability nation does, and though it will be rise to its vertical power to be beneath, and that's all what they hated before. In early 2064, the one many of the nations, the SPQR known as Roman Empire, to the next Fourth Reich, the Helgen Empire, and the Galactic Empire too. And this will be the end of the UN, and forbidden as the Wildreich will become itself a one nation, and to be one familiar in sizes, and so that such to be a thing. Then this world will become itself a pleasure meant to its any forbidden as, and it be devout, such as the results of the true Balkanis between the Reich and their empires, and to their one kingdom as well for the place and the forbidden ones. And though it would be Faticon believed that this as well, and though it didn't took as a one biddable place in the country, such as the one biddable palace. And the Transcaucasian country will transform into a titanous Georgian empire, and this will evolve with that cannot be exploited as well. This country has always looked like as a one potential nation, and to be environment, and so for that cannot be evidently to be seen as so familiar, and not so it didn't be so notable hatch, and that case it has to be look like as a beneficial to itself, and so that such to this available to its citizen ones for their own as a local empire didn't took as one forbidding Transcaucasus. All I know that it is very familiar to be seen, and for those accepted, and that to hunting until it's done to be as well for the world. And for a little bit now, the thing is, the world will be look like for the future year 2205, and so it will become one modernized as a futuristic version, as both of the federal land is far beyond didn't took as a one coalition days. Well, yeah, sure. And even now to this days is not so simple, and even now for those. But by the way, this world will be look like and accepted. Is this could be out? Is this the better or the worse world that we will live in? I don't know. So this will be dead God's thought, so everything will be world to be look like as the same, and circle of things. So that's it today, and almost done as well. So we're done it, and a kind of thing as a world 2205 to be look like the same as a one chance present. So that's it for this story, and I spoke of that. That's all, folks. And that's it now, so thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to my channel down so. This has to be done, so don't forget to click the bell notification on, share, like, and comment, and you can everything heading. Yes, and I spoke of it to be seen as if you want to play the Hero Rescue 2, then you can follow everything what you want. And it's been told for this in a few decades for this in a video to be done as uploaded to be done so. And so yeah. And so for a little bit days and once that and it should be once. And as always, hear about things. So you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on the WhatsApp for a little bit days. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Jump Kushtaria is out.